everybody, welcome to our latest live. How are you? Let me get my cup of tea. Whilst you guys all filter in. Once you get here, how are you? Are you doing well? It is really cold in Scotland. We are starting to feel really like we're in holiday season, aren't we, Willie?
Yeah, it's been freezing.
It's been so cold. What was it? -2 today when we were walking? -4 overnight. -2 degrees Celsius for all the different degrees out there. -2 degrees Celsius when we were walking the dogs this morning. But you know what? This is my favourite time of year. I love walking the dogs when, first of all, they don't come back muddy, right? Because everything's frozen. But second of all, everything's like crisp and it's just so magical and the sunrises are beautiful. So I've been getting, hiya Karen, I've been getting very happy on the dog walks, and I get to wear my nice fuzzy jumpers, which is my favourite type of clothes. And we're also seeing lots of friends because we're getting into that holiday spirit. It's great, isn't it, Willie?
It's been nice, yeah. It's been
nice gigs. We've been to some nice concerts. So we're getting right into it. So obviously you guys can hear us because Karen's already said hello. Hopefully there are some other people here with us as well. You guys are all very, very welcome. I've got my cup of tea at the ready. Hello from New Jersey. I feel like she spelt it, so I should say it that way. Probably just made a bit of a fool of myself, but I went for it. Hello, Betsy.
There's a couple of questions coming already, so do you want to just do them while people are...
Oh my gosh. Well, this is a Q&A session. Well, before we bring the questions up, let's just say, in today's session, we are talking all things Christmas collaboration. So I want you guys to write in the chat, who's done the collaboration before? What did you enjoy about it? Who is here for the first time on our Christmas collaboration? We want to hear from all you newbies. Very excited. This is our 5th Christmas collab. Wowee. And I'm actually loving the music. Even if I do say so myself, it sounds very arrogant because I arranged it, but I'm loving the music this year. Okay, I'm ready for the questions.
Cool.
Beth, so I have a question. I am new to this. Great, so Beth's our first newbie who's written in. And I'm doing harp 1. And after I'm done playing, do I sit there with the camera on smiling till the track is done? Yes. So I don't know if you've listened to the guide tracks yet, Beth, but on the guide at the end, I actually tell you, sit nice and still, let your harp ring out, smile. Okay, and now you finish. Now harp 1 does finish earlier. Like harp 1's for beginner harpists or maybe harpists who are doing this for the first time and they don't want to maybe take on too much. It only plays for half the piece. Now that doesn't mean that you're sitting there listening to me for half the piece. Your guide track finishes early. So you're just sitting for maybe, what would you say, William, 20 seconds?
Yeah, like maybe 15 seconds.
Yeah, 10, 15, 20 seconds at the end. And I'm on the guide saying, sit nice and still, smile, and then I tell you when you're finished. So before we bring any other questions on, I think that this is a good point for me to actually explain the recording process to you. So we'll talk a little bit about the lessons in a moment, but once you have learnt your part and you're ready to record, we have given you, first of all, a guide to recording, which is a PDF download, and a video guide to recording, which is me setting myself up ready for recording so you can see really clearly what we're looking for. And to record, you need to film yourself along to the guide tracks. The guide tracks are recorded by me. They have a click on the beat. Actually, it's more than on the beat. It's on like 1 and 2. And in fact, it's a little drum. It's a little drum rhythm. William put in a drum rhythm this time, guys, because quite often some people get really put off by a loud click. So we've actually put a drum rhythm in this time. And on the guide, we've got the drum rhythm. You've got me counting you in, so it's really clear when you start. You've got me playing your part, and you've got me talking and guiding you through the part as well. When you're filming yourself, you want to have headphones on and have that guide playing in your ears. This is what keeps us all in time. If you play and don't use the guide, that's pretty much the only thing you can do, which would mean it would be extremely difficult for us to use your video. Okay, if you don't play along to the guide, you're out of time with us and it's very hard for us to use your video. You can, in your video, you can make mistakes, you can cough, you can turn your pages. We can edit all of that stuff out, but you must play along to the guide. Is there anything else we need to mention about that?
No, I think that was a really good explanation.
Fab. So, and at the end of the track, no matter what part you're playing, at the end of the guide track, I tell you to sit nice and still and smile and let your harp ring out. And that helps us merge the endings together really nicely. Okay.
Cool, one more question.
Another question. Please show where the sheet music, etc. is located on the website. Yes, perfect. So when you sign up to the Christmas collaboration, you have access to everything for free. So if you are in the membership, so there's two different ways kind of to access. If you're in the How to Harp membership, then you want to sign into your dashboard, go to the filter, the menu system. You remember, if you're on a phone or an iPad, you might have to open the menu system. Click on speciality courses and click on free courses. What that will do is it will filter all the courses that it's showing you on your screen down to all of our free courses. So things like past Christmas collaborations, this Christmas collaboration, the summer events, any of the Celebrating Harmony events, those will be shown on the screen. And then you want to click into Christmas Collaboration 2024. It's kind of a red thumbnail with me on the front of it. So that's how you get into the main course if you are a member. If you're not a member, then you won't have the filter system because you won't have that many courses to look at. So if you're not a member, you're going to log into the site.
They still have the filter system, right?
So they still click on speciality courses?
No, they'll only have a few courses there, so it'll just be the first course that they let you know.
So you might only have 4 or 5 courses if you're not in the membership, so you'll see it right there. But you can also search for Christmas collab.
A little search bar,
yeah. So there's a search bar there, so if you can't see it, you can search for Christmas, and the Christmas collab will come up. Whether you're in the membership or not, you can search for Christmas and it'll come up. So that's the first step. Find the course.
The other thing is, if they sign up, they have to go to their student dashboard. If they've never been on the website before, they might not know that, so you should explain that.
Yeah. So if you're signing up for the first time to do a course with us, you have to log back into your student dashboard. Now, we send lots of emails which have, log into your student dashboard or find your courses here, and you want to click there and log in to get to your course. Or if you just go to howtoharp.com, we've got the website here. Yeah. So if you pop along to howtoharp.com and click sign in at the top, then you'll get into your dashboard. Okay, so you want to pop to howtoharp.com, and sign in. That'll get you into your dashboard.
Yeah.
Click into the Christmas collab. Once you're in the Christmas collab, I can hear the dogs moving around, which is making me nervous. On the left-hand side, left-hand side of your screen, and again, if you're on an iPad or a phone, you might have to press like the 3 lines to bring up the main menu in the course. You'll see chapters of your course. The chapters are welcome, guide to recording, sheet music, guide tracks, lessons. Okay, so right in there in that chapter, sheet music, that's where you can download the sheet music. If you are having any problems at all, at any point, please just email. Just email us hello@howtoharp.com and we can help you out finding things. We can even send you a direct link or anything we can do to help you. So we just want you involved. If you're having trouble, please email us and we can help you out. hello@howtoharp.com. Below the sheet music and the guide tracks and everything like this, you'll find all of your lessons. So this feels like a nice, unless there's more questions.
No, while you're going through the lessons, I'll pop up some of the other hellos, but you can just go through your stuff.
Great.
Right?
So please do keep asking questions, guys, because we're here for a Q&A. But I'm going to talk about each of the parts now. I don't want to let my tea get cold. Hello from Orkney. Amazing. Horizontal hail. Oh my gosh, we know the feeling. We know the feeling. Hi, Nikki.
You have to tell us what to wear at the retreat.
After what? You'll have to tell us what to wear at the retreat. I don't even own a winter coat. Buy yourself a winter coat right now. You're definitely going to need a winter coat if you want to, go outside at any point in time. So please buy a waterproof winter coat. Buy good waterproof shoes. Hi, Kim. Okay, I'm going to talk about the lessons, and I need my iPad to do that, which was just charging, so just give me a little moment. Okay. I also got my little page turner here, which is very exciting. Cool. So, underneath where you can download the sheet music, you guys can access all the lessons. Now, there are two more beginner focused parts, and there are two kind of intermediate / advanced parts. Harp 1 and melody only, these are great if you're a beginner. Now, it's not really as simple as to say harp 1 if you're a complete beginner and melody only if you are a post beginner, because actually it almost depends on what you feel more comfortable with. Some people, even if you're a complete beginner, will actually feel more comfortable with the melodies, because sometimes it's easier because you know melodies to get them into your head. So the melody only, there are two melodies in our Christmas collaboration. The first is O Little Town of Bethlehem. And since doing this collaboration, I have come to discover there's an American version and a British version of this melody. So we're doing the British version. And I actually don't have the sheet music for the melody in front of me, which was not very sensible. So let's see if I can remember it. I think I can. So O Little Town of Bethlehem, which is our first melody. It's played 3 times, but I'll just play it once for you now. It sounds like this. Okay, and that's our first melody. So you can hear there's a lot of repetition in there. It's really just 2 lines. Now, if you want to play the melody only and you only want to play the first melody in the arrangement, that's fine. Just send a video with only the first melody in it. That's great. The melody part, because it is aimed more at beginners, the lessons for this are quite detailed. They really guide you through step by step, where you put your fingers, what levers you need for your harp. We're in C major for all of this, by the way. You do need 1 lever for the second tune. So yes, the melody lessons really, really guide you through that, and also have practice along with me sessions and things like this. So that's melody 1. The second melody is a bit faster. So that's why I'm saying if you think I only want to play the first melody, that's absolutely fine. And you don't want to play the second melody, great. Don't worry about it. Send the video with just the first melody in. Just when you finish the first melody, just relax, let your heart ring out for maybe 1 or 2 bars, and then stop the recording and send that in. Okay, because we can absolutely use that. The second melody is Deck the Halls. Now this does need a lever change. So the F, wherever you're playing it on your harp, you can actually play it in different places, but the F where you're playing it needs to go up and down. So it needs, or on and off I should say, pedal or lever. So we're going to F sharp and we're going to F natural. Now if you want to play the second tune but you don't have levers, you can just miss that bar out, and I talk about that in the lessons. Okay, so again, don't let it hold you back. You can still join in. Deck the Hall sounds like this. nice and short, this lever goes on and it comes off again, or your pedal goes on and it comes off again. And you can hold on to it, you know, on, off. Okay, so not too hard at all. But if you want to miss that out, then you can just go. Okay, so you can still join in. I told Willie I wouldn't talk and play my harp at the same time, and I've just done it.
It's okay, right?
I've just done it loads. So that's harp one. That's melody only. The range that you need to play this is extremely small. It's from middle C to high A. So even if you've got a 19 string harp, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. It's a range of 13 strings. So from middle C to high A is what you need to take part in exactly how it's written. So you don't need a big harp. All right, so that's melody. Is there any questions about the melody, Willie?
No, you're all good.
Fab. So the other more beginnerish part is harp 1. Again, some people might find this easier because there's much, much less to it, but some people might actually find this harder because it doesn't follow that melody. You have to kind of learn almost more patterns. So it's more of an accompaniment part. Excuse me while I drink my tea. So this part it kind of provides some of the twinkles. This is actually the part that starts the whole collaboration all by itself. You want to be very quiet. So if I just play the first few bars, you'll get the idea of this part. It goes like this. You guys getting the idea? Hi Rebecca, you're so welcome. I'm delighted you decided to join us. Lots of people here for the first time, amazing. So this is the little twinkle part. If you can imagine the melody, you won't be playing along to the melody, but it's going to be like... and then they crash into each other. Okay, so lovely little twinkle part. And then it does develop a bit more. So as you move on, we get... this kind of thing. And this gives you a good idea, like this part's really based around really common shapes. So placing around the black string with a 1 and 2, you're playing that shape a lot. And then the red string quite often. So we use the colours a lot in this part to help you navigate your way around. And again, because this part is aimed more for those of you who are kind of starting out at the harp, it is very, very much in detail lessons, guiding you through each bar, giving you practice alongs, and all of those lessons are already live in the course area. All right? Any questions about any of that?
No, there's a few questions if you want to jump into some.
Yeah, let's do a couple of questions and I'll talk about the intermediate and advanced parts.
So this is an important one.
Do we need wool leggings?
You should explain what's going on.
Okay, so people are asking about the harp retreat. So we've got How to Harp, our first How to Harp retreat, in-person retreat happening at the end of January in Scotland. And it is cold. It's cold. It will probably be about the temperature it is now, maybe a little warmer, but if it's warmer, it's going to be wet. So it'll probably feel just as cold.
It's better if it's cold.
It's actually better, yeah, if it's cold and crispy and beautiful. And so the reason people are asking all about what they need at the end of January is because of this retreat. So if you're going to wear a skirt, you 100% need wool leggings. You need good leggings. So yes, cashmere or heavy wool. I don't know if you're joking or not, but I don't know I would go for cashmere because that's going to be comfy, but do you have an answer to that?
I can't say what I wear.
I mean, most of the time you're going to be indoors. Most of the time. So I would say like indoors there's going to be heating. So you also need to bring clothes that are appropriate for indoors. But if you want to go outside walking, which I'd highly recommend you guys do, then I would bring good trousers, a good heavy jacket, good walking boots, a scarf, a hat and gloves.
Cool. 2 more questions and I'll...
Can we add in Deck the Halls if performing Harp 1? That's a great idea. You absolutely can. The only thing about that is you would have to use the guide track for the melody and play... I'm not sure. That would be tricky because the guide track for the melody doesn't start until bar 9 and we didn't add a big bar 9 rest, did we?
Yeah. Maybe if Jen's really keen to do it, we could make her a version of it so she could...
If you really want to do that, Jen, let us know, because actually it probably takes us about half an hour to make you a special guide. And we just want people to take part, so we'd rather make you a special guide so you can do what you want to do. So let us know if that's what you'd like to do.
Yeah, I could just extend the one we have. There wouldn't be Heather chatting in the second half, but it wouldn't take long at all.
Oh, amazing. So I wouldn't even have to record it?
You wouldn't have to record it.
Oh, well, he can just piece it together. He's a wizard. Amazing. Okay, next question.
Last question.
Great. What is the tempo we should practice to? The guides have the tempo, have the click, and there's also the tempos are written in the course. Ooh, I can't remember off the top. Can you remember off the top of your head?
I can't remember.
I know that Deck the Halls is 110.
You could look it up on your iPad or phone, but...
I don't know. I know that Deck the Halls is 110. I think the other one was 75.
Yeah, I think that's right.
That's what's ringing bells, but that's all written in the course area. Like, we write the tempos in, and obviously the guides have got the clicks going along to them as well. So yeah, look in your course area, and the answer to that question is there. But I think it's O Little Town of Bethlehem at 75 and Deck the Halls at 110.
Yeah, that's it for now.
Okay, cool. So the intermediate and advanced part. So Harp 2 is more of the intermediate part. I don't want to sit and play you the entire piece because I think that might be, well, would it be boring? It might be a little bit boring because they don't have the tune all the time. But in the intermediate part, you do have the tune some of the time, but we're bringing in a lot of running chords. So we start with the intermediate part with some little twinkles. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you guys get the melody for a little bit. It's actually a little harmony. And then you get some lush chords. 2, 3, 4. Then you get the repeat of that melody with a bit more. And then that all repeats. You've got some more lush chords, and then we've got this really quiet section. And then we're going to keep that F chord in the bass and have that little harmony that you had. playing the melody, it is quite lovely. And then you're going to go back to, you can hear there's lots of repetition. And then we've got a little transition section. And that repeats like 4 times, I think. And then you get a count-in from me, which increases the speed. It goes 1, 2, 3, 4. And you're into Deck the Halls. Sorry. You've got a quick lever change. Back down. And then a repeat of the second part. Lever change. And back again. Okay, and that's kind of how it goes on. You just have a kind of a bit more of a grand ending. And you're done. And you sit and smile and don't dampen your harp. And you listen to me in your ears, and then you dampen and you're finished. Okay, so that's harp 2. A little bit more challenging. Again, you can just miss out the lever change if you want. You can just miss out the right hand there and just drop to the left hand. But again, if you're playing harp 2 and at any point you want to drop the left hand, drop the right hand, that's absolutely fine. If you're recording and you make a mistake, that's absolutely fine, isn't it, Willie?
Yeah, it's all good. We can fix it.
Willie is an editing magician. He takes out all the mistakes. We all sound absolutely wonderful at the end. It helps me a lot if you do make a mistake, if you just keep smiling and you don't show it on your face. Because I edit you together with the visuals. And if you go, oh, when you make a mistake, it makes it harder for me. But yeah, please don't feel that you can't send it in if you've made a mistake. You can still send it in. I just made a mistake. Don't say sorry like I did as well, if you can avoid it. Any questions about that part?
Nah, no questions.
So that part also has guided lessons. They're not quite as in-depth as the beginners. It moves a little bit faster. I still guide you through where you're putting your fingers, you know, etc., etc. The lessons just move a little faster. But remember, these are video lessons, so you can pause them. You can slow down the speed in our course player if you want, along to the practicing. If you want to slow the speed down for a little while, you can do that. Okay, so we'll move on to the advanced, and then we'll talk a little bit about dates and deadlines.
There's one question came in.
Oh yeah? Drop the 7th chord. Absolutely. So Pia's talking about, if you are doing harp 2, she's talking about there's chords that are called the seventh chords. These are just types of chords. They happen for the first time in bar 15. It's these chords. So my left hand is on 1, 5, 7 for these. And those are slightly trickier. So there's a few things you can do. You can just drop them. Or, because they're 1, 5, 7 chords, if you want to just play the fifths in the left hand, you can do that. Okay, so you can adapt it like that. Or, that's it with the 7. Gives it that little bit of spice, a little bit of cinnamon for Christmas, huh? But yeah, you absolutely can take the 7ths out if that feels more comfortable under your hand. That's absolutely great. It's really just about contributing. If you send a video in, we can use it.
Yep.
Okay, so the advanced. Now, I will actually put a disclaimer onto this. There are some section of this which are really, it's quite tough, okay? There's a kind of real twinkle section where the right hand is moving a lot. If you are struggling to add the left hand to that, if you're looking at harp 3, yeah, harp 3, definitely try and drop the left hand if you can, because you're the only people who are playing these twinklies. I'll play them in a little minute to show you what I'm talking about. But yeah, it's quite fast moving, even though O Little Town of Bethlehem sounds slow. These little twinklies are kind of like sparkling stars on top, or little glitter, Christmassy glitter. So the other thing about them is to be delicate with your hands. Don't pull the strings too high up on the... Willie's always telling me this, eh, Willie?
Yes.
Stop pulling those high strings so hard. So you actually start off with these twinklies. And then everyone else will be going, do... I don't know if I can sing and play this actually. Do, 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 do. Apparently I can. Do, 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 do. Ba 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 bum ba 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 Okay, so you've got this kind of twinkly going on, and then this develops throughout the piece. You've then got a lovely harmonic section. Then you get the melody. And then I think you've got, yeah. And then you're going back into the twinklies. And this is where you go really twinkly. If you want to be really delicate with your right hand. And then you're into ba 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 bum ba 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 dee da dee da dee dum ba ba dee dum ba dum be da da ba be da ba dum ba ba. Something like that. And that's your deck the halls section. So you can hear that those twinklies You really want to be delicate. They're quite challenging, going up and down, but they're really fun to play. And hopefully you can hear that then when the ensemble comes together, it makes something really beautiful. And something that we did a little bit of a survey at the end of last year and said, what do people want us to do differently? And for the last couple of years, we've only done one song in the Christmas collaboration. And the most requested thing was that we brought back the idea of a medley of songs with a transition and with kind of a little bit more going on with the parts. So that's what I've tried to give you. And that little transition thing with all the twinklies happening. I don't know, it just feels really Christmassy. So is there any questions about the advanced? No? Okay, great. So in that case, oops, we'll switch off this pedal. The last thing that I want to tell you guys is, this is your first time here, the music is lovely. Oh, I'm so glad you're enjoying it, Laurie. Thank you so much for being here. And please send your video in. We really would love you guys to send your videos in. We quite often get nearly 500 people, 600 people signing up for the retreat. And we usually get around about 100 videos.
Not for the retreat, for the collaboration.
Sorry, for the collaboration. There's definitely not 600 people coming to the retreat. Oh my good gracious me. And we usually get 500 to 600 people signing up for the collaboration. We get about 100 videos. So we just love for our 5th year to have our biggest celebration together. The music's beautiful. There's really simple parts. So even if you're intermediate, you can still play the simple parts and send in a video. So please send your video in and take part in the collaboration. So I'm going to give you some dates for the diary. There will be a couple of live events for the collaboration. They'll there'll be power hours because all of your teaching is already there. But just to give you guys the full, I'm going to tell you that in just a minute, Laurie. To give you guys the full How to Harp experience, I want to give you a couple of opportunities to have power hours. These are very popular in the membership. Zoom question and answers. And it doesn't have to be questions relating to the Christmas collab. So we can start with questions for the collab, but we can go on to questions that you guys just have about your harps or your playing. If you feel confident, you can come on screen. I can get a look at your hands and give you some advice. Oh, amazing! Susie and Bill, it's my first time too, and you've joined the membership. Yay! Welcome to How to Harp. We're so delighted to have you. So thanks for joining us. So deadlines. The deadline to submit your video is the 2nd of December 2020, obviously 2024. Please don't submit your video next year. You're definitely going to miss the collaboration then. So Monday, the 2nd of December 2024. We usually say try to have them in for 5 p.m. UK time. In all honesty, we're not going to look at them till the 3rd of December. So just get them in on the 2nd of December. But 9 a.m, 3rd of December, William and I are heads down getting things together. It's quite a lot of work to pull this together. So that's why we really have to have that deadline. 2nd of December for your video to be in, please. Obviously, because we don't start working on it until the 3rd, that means that time zones and things like that don't become so much of an issue. So if yours comes in at 6 p.m. on the 2nd of December, it's okay. We'll still use it. But if it comes in at 6 p.m. on the 3rd of December, we might not use it. So please try and get them in on the 2nd of December. The launch of the Christmas collaboration, we're going to have a launch premiere, kind of premiere party. Hopefully lots of you will be able to join us live on YouTube, where we'll premiere it. William and I will be in the chat with you guys for you to watch it for the first time together. So that'll be live on YouTube on the 12th of December at 8 p.m. UK time. Okay, so mark that date in your diary, because the thing is, we can't put that premiere up on YouTube for you guys to get a notification until we've made the collaboration. So we can't put that up now. We'll probably realistically be putting it up around about the 10th of December once we've actually put it together and uploaded it to YouTube. So please mark your diaries now. 12th of December, 8 p.m. UK time, we're going to have a YouTube premiere. It will still be on YouTube after that. Okay, so you'll still be able to watch it all through Christmas. And in actual fact, you can watch last year's, you can watch the last 4 years. Head over to our YouTube channel and have a look at them. They're really, really good fun. So definitely have a look at, you know, what happens when we bring it all together. But we'd love to have as many of you as possible at that premiere with us. And a lot of people use it then as their Christmas card. They email it out to people in their Christmas card, in their kind of, you know, save the trees, email it. That's your Christmas card, if you like. It's there for you guys to use and share however you want. So those are the 2 important dates. 2nd of December, get your videos in. 12th of December, 8 p.m. UK time, is our launch on YouTube. And the live events, we'll do 2 power hours. I haven't scheduled them yet. I'll schedule them in the next couple of days inside the Christmas collaboration area. Any questions?
Yeah, just one.
One question. Oh, Kathy, that is such a good thing. So Kathy she's been with us for many years. I'm not sure how many you've done. Are you a Christmas Collab original, Kathy? You've certainly been with us for a long time, and we're delighted to have you back. And she's totally right. I should mention about what you wear. I know it's November. Yeah, you have done it every year. I thought you maybe were with us for the last 5 years. Amazing. I know it's November, but we would like you to get as Christmassy as you can. So we'd love you to wear Christmassy things, decorate your harp, tinsel, lights, Christmas hats. Lots of people have their Christmas tree behind them. Sometimes we've had people with snow in the window. That's lovely, isn't it? Obviously you can't fake snow if you don't have snow, but so really Christmassy, please. Christmas trees, Christmas stockings. Somebody had Christmas nutcrackers on the wall. That's cool. I think it's Darlene that has that actually. The nutcrackers. So yes, super, super Christmassy, please. And please, please, please try and remember to smile. I know you're all concentrating really hard on getting the music right, but we do want to try and look like we're having fun. It's nice if we look like we're having fun whilst we're doing the collab. All right, so nice Christmassy attire and decor. Happy, smiley players. That's my 2 requests. Thank you for bringing that up, Kathy, because I had forgotten about that. My tea's gone cold. That's all the questions. Check us out. We did well. 45 minutes was okay. So, your lessons are there. If you haven't already signed up, please head to howtoharp.com. We'll share the website. Again, here it is, there at the bottom of the screen, howtoharp.com. Please do head over to howtoharp.com. Sign up to the Christmas collaboration. We need you, as they say. Once you've signed up, please send your videos in. Mistakes and all. We can edit them all out. We would love, love, love to have you. Thank you all so much for joining me today, and I hope you guys enjoy learning the music. And please do join us in the future for our Beyond the Harp series, which we are really excited about. Our next one is also the 2nd of December. So send your videos in and then come and join us for the Bulletproof Musician, who's going to be chatting to us all about prepping practice sessions and prepping for concerts and things like that. So that's on the 2nd of December at 8 p.m. UK time. Hopefully see you there, guys. Happy harping, everyone.